Boom! Shakalaka! Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. All right, everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip with a egg on top of my head. My sister is selling her house. It has low ceilings in the basement. I helped move some furniture and almost knocked myself unconscious on her ceiling. So that was my day yesterday. Was I yesterday? See? I've got brain damage now. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us talk about this little move we're getting up here in these crypto assets today. Ethereum's still below 2K, but maybe it's getting a little recovery. Well, we'll talk about it. Is this the bottom for crypto? That's the big question for this stream and the big question on everybody's mind right now. So let's talk a little bit about it and get into the stuff, guys. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. Oh, I hope you're doing great out there. Happy Friday. Gonna do it my way. Okay. Today, Bitcoin's up to 84K. Feels like a massive bull market, doesn't it? Not quite. Not quite, but I think it will be in the end. It don't feel like it right now. You know, some people are like, Bitcoin at 84K, wake me up at 300K. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin. Here you go, getting a little bit of a bottom. I want to also highlight, look at this beautiful weekly candle, 2 hours, 2 days, 8 hours left on this weekly candle. This is the candle of all candles in my mind. This is kind of my critical level. This is the weekly candle close. We back from the March, April 2024 highs for total market cap. And we're getting a bounce off them right now. Can we sustain it? Well, let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. And let's talk about the ugly. Though I think crypto's a beautiful thing, guys. I don't think it's that ugly. On your way in, do me a favor, tap that like button. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin. Dominance is up a little bit today. Is it going to get a little bit of a breakout? Well, I will tell you, as Bitcoin's getting a bounce today, not a lot of altcoins are exploding. You know, here's PEPE versus Bitcoin performing a little bit. We got another green candle on PEPE. Next week, we have an FOMC meeting. We're not going to get a rate cut, but that is not the end of the world because we are having more optimism that inflation's getting better and that rate cuts might be coming in now June, I believe. As we've been looking at. How's it going, Papa in the chat? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Dogecoin getting a little bit of a green candle, though. I still, think that it could come down to this line. Moral of the story is, guys, as boring as the market is right now, there are exciting trading opportunities every day. If you want to trade, you can sign up for Blowfin. I got a link. You can get it up to $5,000 deposit bonus trading contest going on. You can win a bunch of cool prizes. So check that out if you want to. Papa says, I feel like buying back into memes to make that money back. I know the feeling, brother. No doubt you can make money on memes, guys. It's just lately it's been really, really tough. Let me tell you that. Really, really tough. Let's get into some of the news. Get rid of your crypto blues because I've got some good news for you. I've got some bad news too. I've got all the news. So smash the like button. Let's start with this, guys. Trump-backed World Liberty Financial, the Trump family crypto business. They did $590 million in token sales. So I believe this is 2 pre-sales is what it says here. They did 2 pre-sales. Could you ever imagine that we'd be at a moment in time where the president's family, while he was in office, would launch a crypto project and conduct some pre-sales? Of course the pre-sales are successful. The dude has got one of the biggest brands on the world, whether you love him or hate him. Of course, there were going to be people buying these pre-sales. If you guys ever take a look in the trenches on Solana, you're going to see the amount of Elon Musk and Donald Trump coins that come out every day, every minute. It's unbelievable. So, of course, when the World Liberty Finance team comes out and launches some pre-sales for some coins, yeah, they sold out. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. And there's definitely going to be a lot more of that. And this is good news because it just shows you how commonplace cryptocurrency has become and how commonplace it will be. But then, of course, on the negative side of it, got to look at it. You've got articles then like this that get written, Top Trump officials crypto ties raised red flags as the administration touts digital assets. And so with World Liberty Financial, they're questioning if it's good for the president to be doing that, or his family, or if there's a conflict of interest there with some of the people in the administration. They're complaining about, some of their ties. So you could look at some of this other stuff. They talk about the crypto summit, and then they're talking about here, they're going after Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Howard Lutnick is this fella right here. Howard Lutnick, see this guy, and big smile on his face. He's been at the right-hand side of Trump with all of these executive orders that he's put out. Anyway, here they go on the attack for Lutnick. Lutnick's longtime industry ties have come under scrutiny as he pushes the Trump administration's pro-crypto priorities, which have many questionable benefits for anyone besides existing crypto holders. So there you go. Among those existing holders is Cantor Fitzgerald, the family-run Wall Street firm Lutnick headed for decades before handing the reins to his 27-year-old son, Brandon. So, there you go. There you go. So there's the negative part of it, guys. And, you could scrutinize it, and I get that. So it's something that's going to continue to be talked about. And while there's good things happening with crypto, of course, as politics is now in crypto, there's going to be some negative things talked about it as well. And there could be something to it. But at the same time, I just want to see mainstream crypto adoption for Bitcoin, and then, altcoins pump alongside. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is the end game. And we should all know that. Liquidations have come down a little bit, which is pretty cool. Great opportunities for trade on these low, these little levels that you can kind of find. Really on total market cap, I am now looking at a potential bounce there, looking for some potential whopper longs that might be here as Bitcoin could easily start going back to 100K as, the tariff fears reside a little bit, potentially. That being said, we keep getting news stories every day about more tariffs and more threats. So, those could also hit us in a negative way. There's a lot of uncertainty in this market, but with a high degree of certainty, I know that crypto is here for the long term, and Bitcoin is certainly here for the long term. And we can see that in several examples. One, Russia is using Bitcoin and crypto for its oil trades with China and India. That is insane. How incredibly large scale is that? How incredibly large scale is that? That is huge. Not only that, we also heard that Russia is now allowing people to buy Bitcoin, some people to buy Bitcoin and crypto through the banks, which is very, very interesting. So, China and India and Russia and the US all in on Bitcoin. Do you think that Bitcoin's going to go higher or lower? Leave a comment down below. I say higher. If you say lower, then I'd be curious why. And then I'd be curious why you're even watching crypto content in the first place, to be honest with you. But, you want to argue there's a bear market, you could argue it. I'll believe it when I see it. But in the meantime, by the numbers, and I haven't done this in a long time. Let's look at the numbers. The big, beautiful numbers. So from the bottom of a bear market to the top of a bull market, historically, here he goes again. Crypto keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Yeah. But it's important. From the bottom to the top, 1,057 days is how long a bull market lasts. From the bottom to the top, 1,064 days is how long that bull market lasted. From the bottom to where we are at today, 854 days. If we go out to 1,057 days, that is September 2025. That is the end of September, the beginning of October, which would hypothetically be the end of the bull market if we're following the traditional time frame that we get out of a bull market. And at the end of this thing is when I expect the altcoin season to come. And yes, I still believe in an altcoin season. And it could have been a bottom. This could be a bottom. Sushi Satoshi in the chat asking, was that the bottom? Well, I can't tell anybody anything with 100% certainty because A, I'm not a financial advisor. But B, I can't predict the future. But what I can do is look at the past and say, hey, it would make sense for us to have a bottom here because we hit a high in April and March, and we consolidated and we broke through that. And now here we are retesting that level. We broke through 3 trillion. We broke through the 2021 weekly candle closes at 2.84 trillion. And now here we are testing the weekly candle closes on March of 2024. It would be a very, very logical thing for this to be a bottom for Bitcoin. Maybe altcoins have a little more downside. Perhaps you could look at Dogecoin and say, well, maybe Dogecoin comes down to 13 cents. But maybe not. Maybe if this total market cap is bouncing here, we're going to get a rally on altcoins. And we do know that rate cuts are coming and CPI data was just favorable. So that is a good thing, my friends. That is a good thing. These are good signs of potentially good things to come. I would hope, I would think. I remain optimistic, my friends. I do remain optimistic. Let me get rid of these little dots. Okay. So, other news stories to share with you today. Bitcoin is still getting adopted worldwide. There is no doubt about it. And then on top of that, lawmakers are quickly moving to advance legislation that could boost the digital assets industry. There's Senator Cynthia Lummis from the crypto conference in Nashville. I was there. I didn't see this. I didn't stick around for this particular speaker. But I do know the gist is that we're headed in the right direction and lawmakers are getting stuff in place. The Senate Banking Committee on Thursday passed digital assets legislation that would create a regulatory structure for stablecoins, marking the first time the Senate panel has ever advanced major crypto legislation. Milestones, people. The move, which garnered bipartisan support, both sides of the aisle, marked one of Congress's most significant steps yet toward the crypto sector, a long-sought stamp of legitimacy that could turbocharge its growth. Senator Cynthia Lummis is definitely at the forefront of some of this. All the groundwork laid during the last 4 years is now coming into fruition, and it really, really, really is. The pro-crypto political shift has been driven in part by hundreds of millions in dollars in political spending from the industry and its top executives investing in super PACs. So all you need to do to get your industry to boom is pay the politicians. How neat is that? It's not that neat, but it's the way the world works. It's the way the government works. And I think it's gross and I think it's disgusting, but good moves by the top executives in crypto, because you can be sure of it that the oil companies, the gas companies, I don't want to say the other one, but the other one, I don't want to say that word. Many of the big industries, the pharmaceutical companies, did I say that one already? The big industries, guys, they are paying politicians, and now crypto is doing it too. Legally. But wouldn't it be nice if all these donations were put on the blockchain? That's what I want. I want voting on the blockchain, and I also want political spending on the blockchain. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. Lucky Menace in the chat says, don't say Doge at 13 cents. Watch your mouth. Sorry. Ooh. Sorry. But no, I mean, things are happening. Things happen slowly, then all at once. And there is something to that. I mean, just look at what's going on right now. It was very slow. And now you got the pro-crypto president and we got some big legislation happening. It's pretty cool, guys. It's a pretty cool time. It's pretty exciting. It's very controversial. The crypto firm's biggest lobbying goal is legislation that would create a light touch regulatory frameworks for digital assets. Working on that still. First major steps. But bipartisan support is big here because, Sam Bankman-Fried gave money to both sides of the aisle. So did Gemini. So did Coinbase. They did. They supported everybody because if the other person gets put into power, you're going to want to make sure that you were on their good side. And that's exactly what these companies did. And they got us here. And now what we've got is breaking news. Here's a post from Cryptos R Us that I wanted to just bring up because he did a great job of adding these little documents here. The SEC posts XRP document to his website, naming it as a strategic asset for the U.S., which we kind of knew was going to happen already. But it's great to see this document coming from the SEC. And you might go, well, wait a minute. What the heck? How is the SEC going to post a document about bullish XRP news when they still have the lawsuit? Well, this is another indication that this lawsuit is going to go bye-bye. But here is the document. You can see it. economic analysis, unlocking trillions through XRP. And then you could kind of read through this and look at all the different things that they've got going on. Some interesting ideas here. But they've actually got XRP government payment pilot. In 6 to 12 months, the IRS might issue tax refunds and Social Security integration with XRP tokens. That is so big for XRP, guys. It's insane. I've got an XRP video coming later today on this because I got to talk about this. I think I'm going to do an XRP video later today. Yeah, probably. If Black Sea didn't already do one this morning. I don't like to double up on videos if we've already done that. So yeah, then you got this story. US SEC may declare XRP a commodity as Ripple settlement talks begins. It's coming, guys. It's coming. It's a matter of time. I made a nice little long trade on XRP the other day, took the profit, and we're basically right back to where I opened the trade initially. So that's why you got to close those trades. Take your profit, guys. If you do want to sign up and do some trading on your own, you can sign up for Blowfin right now. There's a giveaway. Well, there's a prize pool for this trading contest that's going on for another few days. You can win a MacBook, you can win a Rolex, you can win a lot of cool prizes, and there's up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up using our link. Trading is fun, it's cool, but you got to be safe, guys. You got to set your stop loss. You got to take profit, okay? Don't use too much leverage. Sometimes it's fun to use a lot of leverage, but the more leverage you're using, the more risky you're being. So don't be too risky. But, I think taking advantage of trading opportunities is the way. I think it's the way. So that's what I've been doing. I really like this bounce we're getting for total market cap, guys. Now, we don't want to celebrate too early. Is this the bottom? Hard to say, guys, but it is a very good bounce. The reality is 2 days, 8 hours left, a lot can happen. All of a sudden, a news story comes out and there's more tariffs or there's a escalation somewhere in the world with whatever. Things can shift, guys. Things can shift. Egg prices are coming down, so people are excited there. Jeffrey Vidal in the chat, if I said your name right, is asking, what are some support levels for XRP? $2 is an extreme support level for XRP, and we got a bounce there. XRP is moving up on this news today. Not tremendously. If you look over at what's going on today, you'll see that XRP is up, yes, 4.2%, but that's not a huge move, but it is a nice move. It is a nice move. I think that XRP very, very quickly, when this lawsuit with the SEC comes to a close, XRP will be back at $3. I think it could go to $5 in a hurry. And I also think that, in this bull market, it could easily go to $10. If the IRS is going to issue tax refunds with XRP, that is a huge, huge victory for the XRP army. So you should probably celebrate if you are an XRP holder in excitement with that news. I wanted to talk about this just because if you do look, you'll see that this Story protocol is the biggest gainer over the last 7 days, and it's been at the top of the charts for a while lately. It's rank number 53 in all of crypto. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that they put these rankings back, because every time they changed it. It's so stupid the way they changed it, where like this would say number 1, but it was not really coin number 1. It's the 53rd largest cryptocurrency with a $1.5 billion market cap. What the heck is Story? Well, I finally saw this article and looked into it a little bit. Story Protocol CEO says intellectual property is crypto's $70 trillion opportunity. Does that remind you of anything? Remember the RWA assets? Well, people have been, that was a big trend, and people have been saying that that is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. The blockchain technology has revolutionized finance, but its use outside of money is still limited. There's a massive missed opportunity, according to the CEO, of course. Bitcoin is a sort of digital version of gold. Again, that's bullish. Everybody's saying that now. It's just agreed upon that Bitcoin is digital gold, which means Bitcoin's certainly going to $1 million one day. You have Ethereum and Solana competing to be the digital versions of Wall Street. And Solana is certainly doing a great job of that right now, except it's like, it's like casino Wall Street. And then if you look outside of that, there's not much more in the blockchain space. There's the gaming sector, which is not really taking off in any big capacity. There's the RWA sector, which really isn't taking off in any big capacity. And, the realistic side of this is intellectual property, also not really taking off in any big capacity right now. But the hope is, the dream is that one day it will. That's why there's people excited about something like Jasmine, and now this other intellectual property. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see this coin. I don't know. I'm not buying this coin. I'm just going to kind of watch it and be interested in it. It could have a big boom. I don't know, but it's certainly pumped up quite a bit. I would be very cautious with this coin because it's really been performing extremely, extremely well. It's been around since the beginning of the year. And it looks like it's going for new highs. But I want to remind you guys that, SUI was doing that for a while, and then SUI started to struggle. So if you're FOMOing into something like this right now, it's probably not the best move. But it's also very important to pay attention and learn what these things are in case there is a significant dip and it's a sector of the crypto space that you're interested in and that you believe, like I do. I believe one day crypto not only is going to be mainstream, but it's going to be used almost in every day at some point in the future. And that might be still 10 or 20 years down the road. It's going to be used every day. Maybe in the real estate space, maybe in the insurance space, maybe in other intellectual property space. So it's going to be very interesting. Real world assets, like your houses, your businesses, the deeds on the blockchain. That's the RWA sector. I think all that's coming at some point. So there's still so much potential for this crypto industry. I'm so excited about it. Interestingly, yesterday, giant logo, the biggest ever logo, in the sky for Bitcoin, some drones. I think these were drones, which is kind of crazy, isn't it? Giant Bitcoin logo was put up in the sky in Texas the other day. That's really cool. That's a really big Bitcoin logo. But Texas, I'll tell you, when I was I went to Austin, Texas, like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And did I save this magazine? I had this magazine that I had bought. And it had, oh man, I really hope I didn't get rid of it. I had this cool Bitcoin crypto magazine and I got it back 2 years ago. And it was just so interesting how much we've progressed since then. But anyway, I saw billboards for Bitcoin in Texas like 2 years ago. Texas was certainly ahead of the curve when it came to Bitcoin. And I think they had a lot of mining facilities down there. So, they were ahead of the curve because some big mining businesses were down there. So that was certainly something. But anyway, this logo in the sky in Texas is just showing you people are excited. Crypto.com just had some more big news, which is pretty neat. They just obtained a regulatory license to offer crypto futures and perpetuals to institutions and qualified investors in Dubai, taking more steps forward. And here you go, Coin Baron with the Crypto.com, Bitcoin Crypto.com logo on the Vegas sphere. So that's pretty cool. Crypto.com's headed in the right direction, guys. I know the memes, not so much. Memes or whatever, guys. The Crow Coin token, I know as well, not doing that great, but not a lot of altcoins are doing that great. There's a couple exceptions, guys. And even the ones that were doing great, like SUI, have cooled off tremendously for now and give you discounts, gave you buying opportunities, tremendous buying opportunities that I think everybody should be pretty excited about. I'm certainly excited about these dips, definitely accumulating right now. Bitcoin and altcoins, absolutely. If you guys subscribed to the channel yet, by the way, have you tapped the like button? If not, you absolutely should. See, I did a different title today, is the bottom end for crypto. We got a lot less viewers, I'll tell you. So I think I got to go back to breaking crypto news. Some people are complaining about, this guy's got breaking crypto news every day. Well, the truth is I do. I really do have breaking crypto news every day. Daryl Young says, which blockchain could you use for public on-chain government department funds? I guess if Stacks gets up and running, you could use Bitcoin. They might use XRP. I don't know what they're going to use. It's almost impossible to predict right now. They might use Ethereum, though Ethereum needs a lot of upgrades. They're probably not going to use Solana because it's got blackouts on the network. So we got to figure that out. That's still the big question, Daryl, and I don't have the answer for you. But XRP is going to be used for tax refunds. I think that I need to accumulate more XRP. I think I need to accumulate more XRP, probably. Daryl Young asked, did Crypto.com get rid of the spending power option on the credit card for U.S. users? I don't know. I never used the credit card. I've used the debit card. I'm not sure. It's a good question. Can you expand on that question, Daryl? I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Talking about Crypto.com, though, I did want to share this post from Black Sea. It's very important for all you guys that love CRO. If you think Crypto.com's $70 billion burn or 70 billion token burn is bullish for Crow, the unburn, I think he meant to write, which is okay. Explain to me why. He says, I see people saying, Black Sea, stop funding Crow, but no explanation of why it's bullish. If you have a true thesis other than Black Sea, I'm sure $1 billion company knows what they're doing. I'm praying for you. You're not going to make it. I love this post because it's real. And this is not to say that Black Sea's not bullish on Crow, but he's addressing the concern with the unburn, and we just have a lack of clarity on this. I could come up with some bullish hypotheses on it, and I did yesterday. And I could have some hypotheses, but I don't have any facts behind why this would be bullish. We have to see exactly what it is, and we just need more information. Okay. Anyway, I replied, Black Sea is AI sent back from the future to FUD Crowcoin. Totally. I forgot to tell you guys, yes, Black Sea, my partner on this YouTube channel, absolutely AI. He's an AI agent, so that's that. No, I'm kidding. But no, I mean, I'm curious to see, what other bullish narratives, people can come up with for this. And I'd like to see, and I don't see a good answer here. I actually thought of this from a standpoint of stock valuation. I think it's bullish in the way the ETF could raise the value. The problem is the 70 billion will be permanent because it's supposed to be locked for 5 years. So the price will shoot up as temporary. It's not a great explanation. The case I see, Black Sea, is CDC having made a deal for this reserve to be held by America, maybe whom, won't sell it, right? That's the one that I could speculate on as well. So I don't know. I mean, and a lot of people say it's just not bullish. This guy said the moment he saw this, he started unstaking his CRO, right? Not approved yet, not enough for votes so far. So it's like almost 50, 48. I don't know what they need. What do they need? Will be rejected. Right now it will be rejected. I don't know what they actually need to get to. I should look into it more. I don't really care. It'll be what it'll be. I, as an individual, don't really have control over. Well, CryptoKip, you have a platform. You could sway people one way or another. Well, that's not my job. My job is to report the crypto news to people and have a unbiased take on everything. And if I have not proved to you that I am unbiased, a coin that I've been bullish on for a very long time, when I see some not bullish news, and same thing with Black Sea, we're talking about it in a very candid fashion. So you should subscribe to the channel because we're going to tell you how it is on this channel. And the way that I believe it is I believe that it is still a bull market. That's what I believe. You look at the market cycle, look at the Bitcoin bubble index. Guys, I love this one. Every bull market, we see a massive spike to the upside for these giant green waves. We have not seen that yet. Look at the stock to flow model. We are way below it right now. Does that mean that this was the worst bull market ever when we have legislation being passed in the Senate on a bipartisan level? No, I don't think that it's over. It does not make sense. If everybody in the world is willing to accept that Bitcoin is digital gold, is the Bitcoin bull market over? No. And if it is, congratulations, you have an opportunity to become a whole coiner if you're not already a whole coiner. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Yep. Wow, I didn't know any of that, Daryl. Spending power is where you could borrow up to 30% of the value of the portfolio on the crypto.com app. Found it very useful. I don't think we ever had that in the US. We never had that in the US. I took that away for Canadian users today. That's a bummer, but it's probably a good thing because I bet you a lot more people got hurt from that in the long run. I bet you they did. Okay, so I've got through some of the news, guys. I just thought this story was very interesting. They're doing pre-sales. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see if that Trump meme coin recover. How's that Trump meme coin doing? Where's it at? Well, it's not even in the top 20 anymore, it looks like. Doot. Where'd it go? Let's do this. Let's take a look at some memes, because I do like memes. I'm a sucker for a good meme. Where's categories? Where's categories? Categories. There it is. Memes. What are the big pumpers today? Oh, look at these. Things nobody's heard of. Cool. Yeah, a lot of the big ones not really doing anything. The Central African Republic coin's coming back. Jeez. What else is going on? Let's see here. Oh, do we got a girlsy? I got my sweet little girl. I have a 6-month-old daughter, and she is looking at me with her big, beautiful eyes. Hi. My wife just said, gosh, it stinks in here. I'm stinky. I did a little exercise today, and I I didn't shower. So, gotta shower in a minute. I'm going to go and shower because I stink. What else is going on? So he sold it all to buy his Tesla. Sold it all. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, where is this Trump meme? I don't see it. Let's go market caps. Okay, it's ranking number 39 in all of crypto at a $2 billion market cap. It is up 17% today to $12.20. So far down from its highs, but so is everything else, guys. So we're just going to keep an eye on it because it's interesting. What else is going on in the chat? I think Elon is still a solid meme. Dogecoin Mars? Yeah, probably. I haven't looked at it in a long time. It is so far down from its highs. If we get an altcoin season, guys, I think that a lot of these are going to come back. I do. What do I think about the big Tesla commercial on the White House lawn? I think it was hilarious. I think that, Trump doesn't care. I think he doesn't care. I think he doesn't care. He's supporting his buddy Elon. And he's supporting a major business in the U.S. Who's doing some manufacturing here. So I get it. But the people that are saying, well, it's, pays to be a friend of the president. Well, it does. And that's always historically been. At least he comes out publicly and just does it in front of your face, I guess. But I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I'm rooting for Tesla. Why wouldn't I root for Tesla? Why wouldn't you root for a company in the U.S.? Why wouldn't you root for the stock market to go up? People are too politicized these days. People are just too politicized and they get angry. Everybody's so angry. It's so crazy. Everything's computer, he says. Yeah. Sounded like he didn't know how to drive the car. He didn't. He's like, oh, wow. Look at everything's computer in here. Wow. It's funny. It's pretty funny. All right, guys. Little 42-minute live stream. Not a lot of crazy news today. News I shared. I got through it. If you missed the news, rewind it. You have any other questions for me in the chat? Because if not, I'm going to start my weekend. I got some other videos to do. Yeah, I thought that was really funny. Everything's computer. Well, yeah, it is. Have you seen a Tesla? What, has he never seen a Tesla? He was in the Cybertruck. That's where it was clearly a commercial. Because he was in the Cybertruck with Aiden Ross during the campaign. You guys remember that? Oh, wow, everything's computer. Yeah, you knew everything was computer. So clearly it was a commercial. But at the same time, it's been really crazy because, Elon has gotten politicized and Tesla was politicized as well. And I saw so many different pictures of people vandalizing Tesla after Tesla after Tesla, which isn't good. So I guess he's counteracting the other side. So I guess it balances out in the end. It's just wild. All right, guys. Well, we did a nice 43-minute live stream today. I don't have much else for you today. If you guys want to do some trades, I think there's some good volatility for some trading. You could sign up using Blowfin, using the link. I've got it in the comment section. I got it pinned in the chat for you as well. So that's all I got. Don't forget to do your own research, my friends. Is this the bottom for crypto? Well, it certainly could be. Keep an eye on total market cap. Let's get this weekly candle close here, and I think we could get a bounce here. It's not 100%, nothing's 100%, but in the long term, I'm still doing crypto. I am still in the crypto world, doing content, buying coins, and enjoying what I think is going to be a beautiful crypto bull market that is still yet ahead. Yes, we've had a lot of bull market. Some people think it's over. I don't think that it is. Happy Pi Day, I guess, to everybody. Pi Day. Is the Pi coin pumping on Pi Day? Pi coin's not pumping on Pi Day. Wow. That's surprising. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm Crypto Kip. This is a Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. DCA total. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.